Good afternoon. Val Finnell here, Pennsylvania Director of Gun Owners of America. I wanted to bring you up to date today on the status of the legal actions that are being taken against the City of Pittsburgh for violating your constitutional rights to keep and bear arms. As you recall, in April of 2019, Mayor Peduto signed 3 illegal gun control ordinances into law. One that dealt with assault weapons bans, or what we should rightly call semi-automatic bans. The second one is dealing with large capacity magazines, and the third were red flags or extreme risk protection orders. As you are well aware, all 3 of these ordinances violate the state preemption law. No municipality in the state of Pennsylvania or the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania can violate that law, which says that gun laws have to be uniform across the Commonwealth. Well, in defiance of state law, in defiance of what the District Attorney, Steve Zappala, told him, the mayor pushed this through and the city council passed this in April of 2019, just a month ago. Well, immediately, lawsuits were filed. The main lawsuit is led by attorney Joshua Prince, and the clients for that case are Firearms Owners Against Crime and Allegheny County Sportsman League. Well, attorney Prince was there at court today for a hearing. The next case is the National Rifle Association case, which deals with magazine bans. So there was a status hearing today in Pittsburgh. The NRA attorneys were there, attorney Joshua Prince was there, and the attorneys on the other side representing the City of Pittsburgh were also in the room. There was like a total of 8 attorneys in the room, in the courtroom. The case was brought forward to Judge James. Now, Judge James was initially involved in a case back in 1995 where he signed an order against the City of Pittsburgh, which basically said that they had to agree that they would never ever again violate the state preemption law. Well, one of the actions Attorney Prince is taking against the City of Pittsburgh is to hold Mayor Peduto and the City Council in contempt of court from that order, and that will be going forward. The main decision today that you need to know about at the status hearing was that there's not going to be any enforcement of these illegal ordinances. The city has agreed not to enforce the ordinances, and Judge James issued a stay. That means the law will not go into effect on June 8th as originally scheduled. So until the court cases decide, these illegal ordinances will never be enforced. Now, that's a very good thing, and we're glad for that decision. And it was a direct result of the efforts of grassroots activists here on the ground in Pittsburgh. The city was put into a real bind. That bind is this. They knew if those ordinances went into effect on June 8th, that citizens would come forward and they would file private criminal complaints and possible federal civil rights violations against the City of Pittsburgh, particularly Mayor Peduto and the City Council members who voted for this individually. So it was in their best interest to agree to this stay, and they did. So that's the good news. A couple of things that were discussed today you need to know about. One is Attorney Prince objected to the fact that the city is going to use external attorneys coming in to help the city out in the case. Well, the city has a law department that the tax dollars of the city residents of Pittsburgh support. And how many other tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars will be used to hire these external attorneys when the city already has a law department? Well, as we've been assured before and in the past, this help is supposedly pro bono. Now, I have some very serious concerns about that, and you should too. These attorneys are funded by, guess who? Bloomberg. Dirty New York City Bloomberg money, or for whoever else in the country it's coming from, is coming to Pittsburgh to support the city and give them pro bono help. What are they getting in exchange for this? Is there a quid pro quo? Is there a I'll scratch your back and you'll scratch mine kind of deal going on? What kind of contracts are these attorneys going to be awarded in the future? Will this law firm, through Everytown Law, will this law firm have undue influence on future public policy in the City of Pittsburgh? Has the City of Pittsburgh done an ethics review on this? None of us could get any answers about this from the city, and we've alerted to the media this possibility. If you live in the City of Pittsburgh, you need to contact your city council members and demand that they have an ethics review on these external attorneys that are coming in funded by Bloomberg. One other thing, very important thing. The City of Pittsburgh is continuing its assault on your constitutional rights, not only what they've done before in passing the ordinances, but right into the courtroom. What did they do today? They're challenging the fact that the city residents who are coming forward to challenge these illegal laws, they're saying that they have no standing. That's right. They're saying that the citizens do not have any right to bring a challenge to the case. Why? They think, oh, they have to violate the law first. They are literally saying that a resident of the city of Pittsburgh would have to put themselves in personal jeopardy before they could have standing. So this repeated pattern of abuse of your constitutional rights, your abridgment of civil rights, from the moment that the ordinances were conceived of to the time that they were signed and passed, continues right into the courtroom where they're going to challenge the very fact that a citizen has a right to bring a case against the city of Pittsburgh. You should be really upset about it. It is sick. And I am sick and tired of my constitutional rights being violated. And if you live in the city of Pittsburgh and you have to live under these people, then you should be as well. Well, the good news again, there's a stay. Also, more good news, Judge James, who was on the case in 1995 dealing with the original assault weapons ban that the city tried to pass, he wants this resolved quickly. So I'm hoping, or he's hoping, by the end of summer, maybe September, that this will all be taken care of and be resolved. Now, of course, there may be appeals that come after that. Hey, we don't know. But here's the thing. The good news is there is a stay. There's a contempt of court proceeding that's moving forward along with everything else. And we're going to keep you posted here at GOA. If you don't belong to GOA, you need to do it now. Go to gunowners.org/join, and it's only $20, and you can join Gun Owners of America. Subscribe to our Facebook page. Get these alerts. Stay up to date with what's going on. And as always, stand up for your rights and stand fast.